me that we, but not like someone with a weapon and not having a weapon.
Disarm.
Knife.
Us
Okay.
knife
Yeah.
or like there, I don't know. I got the vibe. I watched this. I was getting onto the bypass over by Division Street,
Mhm.
and there was an individual who was kind of looking like he was talking to himself and a little aggravated, and he
Yeah.
had what looked like a yard style like
Okay.
weapon that he pulled out. He was like on the hunt.
Man.
I'm like, well, we haven't necessarily worked on like if somebody has a weapon and you don't, how to potentially disarm them or defuse or
We did some of the stuff because we're not ever gonna try to disarm a person with a weapon. Just because that,
what am I revisiting that?
yeah, we'll do some stuff with a knife, like a rubber knife. Is that cool?
Yeah.
And then the same angles that we do for six, these are the most common thrusts. So that's 1, 2, same principle, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 can be coming over him.
So if I don't have a weapon
Yep,
though,
so what, yeah, I'm pretty sure we've done some stuff, but oh man, I've gotten so many people, I'm like, oh, dude. So if anything comes in, the first thing I want you to do is always get behind what?
the weapon.
Behind the threat.
Yeah,
Whether the threat's here, whether it's a stick, whether it's a knife, it's my hands, anything. So let's just go through like number one. If we go out at this slide, like if I'm slicing you, yep, you can go through here, but you always want to come over not to my other front.
Mm.
Because remember, no matter what we want to do, we always want to
So
X them out. Yep. So if anything comes at me, so if we're going here, like if I want to come in here, I want to kind of deflect and stay away. I want my hands up. If this is going this way, it's the same thing. So if it comes to, where's this one? I'm still staying away. I do not want to go to the other side.
Got it.
If I go to the other side, well, great. Now you can grab me and hold me or grab my shirt or whatever it may be. So I want to get away from all the tools. He has a knife in this hand, I want to position myself this way. If he has his knife in that hand, I want to position myself this way, or a weapon or stick.
Double.
Then you choose whichever side you want. There's no right or wrong, but if there's two, you can't.
Pick your dominant
Yeah.
side, probably.
So no matter what it is that he does or they have, just pick, number one thing is you always gotta stay on the threat side. Cause that's the first one that's gonna go in there. This one's not a threat.
Right.
That's a bigger threat. I would
You
much,
stay to the threat side, okay.
or try to get around it, but I don't wanna be over here and then I'm still able for you to anchor on, to hold on, for me to come in and now you have a free hand, now I can stab you or whatever it may be. So always going to the opposite side. Does that make sense? So no matter what, if I'm holding this, so ready? So close your eyes and open them. Go to the other side. Put. Good job. Because this is what I want to simulate. Close your eyes, open them. Go to the other side. Good job. But you see how you're,
Mhm.
and it's no matter what. If I'm doing here, close your eyes. So I'm taking away the biggest tool. Keep those eyes shut. But you know, I'm peeking inspection. I saw her like twinkle in her eyes. And so if I'm standing right here, open your eyes down, go. Let's do it. Where's it good? Open.
Oh, but how do I get out of there?
So just turn around, yeah, go around. There's the threat. See, because I don't want you to think about it.
Both of them, if you have your hand on
Yeah,
me,
if I have my hand on you and I'm this close, where's the threat?
everything.
And you see here, look at how easy you can turn around. Where's the opening? Remember the broken circle?
Yes, this
Yep.
way.
Yep, just go right behind me. Instead of, don't just twist a step back and go around. Or not that way. So stepping back with, yes, that foot, because you see as that,
The pivot,
the
but
pivot's gonna make me grow and really stretch it. You just kind of sidestep, well, I have a little bit of
right.
flexibility in my shoulders. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So let's just go for number one. I want you to, like, you're washing your hands. Whatever stance is gonna be forward, lead foot, lead hand. So if that's foot's forward, this is the hand that's gonna come in. This is the hand that's gonna be in there. I'm gonna switch, but I'm always gonna lead with my right hand.
Okay.
So if I come at you with this one, I want you to swing it down, yep, and get behind me. As soon as you get behind me, then you're going in.
So it's,
Yep, so now I'll show you once it's done, wham, down. So instead of it going all the way down and you keeping your hands on me, so what I want you to do, say if you're coming at me here, I want you to come down, break the eyes.
Okay,
Because I don't want you to stay so much here.
right.
And then if I'm going to the eyes, that's instant. And then he's not gonna stab himself, but I'm just breaking and I'm being behind.
Got it.
Does that make sense? So it's 1 and 1. Because this one's in here and I don't want him to like, oh, he's swinging and then I miss. All of a sudden I gotta inflict pain for him to register and then respect him. So as soon as I come here, break, yes, and you see how quick that is with those hands. If I come this way, the same thing. Two,
Well,
yep, let's see how
I
this
went-
comes in.
Yeah, so it would be,
So if this one goes here, yep, but don't come into this side.
oh,
So it's just crowding me, stepping closer, stepping in closer. So, so if you come at me with this one, so I'm stepping in closer.
oh,
Okay,
you're just kind of
because instead
bumping or
of trying
blocking.
to, yeah, don't try to, maybe we can go over this way and that way. You're gonna get, this is the worst part. If I step back and then if I step over here, I'm still going to his. So if I come in and I step in close, well, there's my hands
Gotcha.
straight back up. And you see how my hands are just one or the other. It's just kind of like you're leading in. So if I come in here, there you go. And you see how close you are to me? So if I come in at this side, 1, 2, good. If I come in there, yeah, good job. Get that banana peel. You see it? Good. And instead of deflecting, you're just swinging it through. 1, 2, good. Because see, further I'm committed, the worse it is for me. Yes, and you see how that's right. So what happens if I go here?
No,
So, yeah, because now I'm trying to do the Matrix. Did you see that? You guys watched that movie last night? No. So if I go here, it's the same thing. The only difference is you're proud of me, you get behind me. So
on this side.
yep, no worship. So
Yeah,
if this comes
so-
here, if I'm going here, I'm not deflect it, but I'm gonna try to not sweep it, but try to crowd myself in. So if I'm in here, I'm attacking this, holding here. So what I do is I attack here, hold, stretch, and I'm putting this behind your bottom.
To get around it,
So-
safer.
Your foot, because you're in block automatically. This comes automatic, right? So I'm going in here, block, and then yep, and then
Oh.
so go with your forearm first, and then slide. Yep. Now you have so your forearm, and then slide to the wrist, so you can grab your fingers. So
Oh.
forearm, there you go, because you see how that's going to be in as much
Cause
rather
you can karate chop with that.
exactly, and you're clearing around. So, or you can go hollow, but if you start jumping back, well, great, now I'm attacking and I'm attacking.
Right.
You know what I mean? So this is good too, but then you got
The
to eye
timing's
gouge.
gotta be right.
Yep. So if you just hollow body, like imagine like you're just gonna go out, but I want one of those hands to rake my like to go across my forehead. So touch my forehead, not and that's gonna pretend like that's my eyes. Yes. Ooh, that was my head.
Sorry.
And this is
I,
my
I don't want to hurt you. I've
no, no,
smacked you
no,
already.
but I want you to just know
Okay.
if you can gaze this softly, I know you can do it hard. And that hard is the easiest because when we're going the emotional roller coasters, yes, look at that. You see how easy that is because look at how far I have to come into you. And so as this comes in, perfect. Deflect that hand so you're getting two hands and then just come straight in. So
Okay.
after you go hollow body, boom, now come straight in. Don't stay out there. So as soon as this goes
Try
back,
again.
boom. Yep, so back, yes, there you go. Now you're behind the thread.
Mhm.
Always want you getting behind me. Do not stay toe to toe.
And don't wait for him to do something else. Got
Don't
it.
give them a chance to get here, to come back and to keep on attacking and attacking and attacking. So we're gonna review all three. So we're going
Okay.
through 1, 2, 3 while he's taking a nap. 1, good. Oh, he heard me. 2, good. And see, as this goes back and you just keep on putting that down. Then 3, yep. So you have 2 options on 3 because it's going to the waist, but try not to be squared up to lean back with your bottom.
Okay.
If anything, I want that staggered stance at always because you're able to run quicker
Right.
than to be squared up and you're gonna still have to take another step. So whenever there's a threat, this has got to be number 1. Your foundation is gonna set the tone for how far, what do I have to do? I have to go harder, easier, and so forth and so on. If I'm here, yep, good, but as this goes back, see how my stance? Just looking this, instead of coming back, because this is normal and it's scary. But if we can get in that habit of
Okay.
just like keeping that same, yes, there you go. And just let your arms reach back. All you need to do is just wham. You don't have to go so far back. Because then you're gonna attack back. As soon as that goes in, boom, you're not giving it a chance.
Right.
Because as soon as this, yes, and then bam, that's it. And as soon as that goes back, now it's the same thing. Number 4.
Wait,
I turn this one.
that dog.
Here, get up and try it. I know you've been absorbing it all.
So the
You need to
dog.
learn this.
The dodge. Okay, so number 1, we'll go slow, boom. Yep, good job. Now just get behind me. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, good job. It is number 1. When there's a threat, don't worry about trying to disarm this. Get to his face even more instantly because he's not gonna. Oh, my eyes. Number 2. Nope. So is that
Remember your
sure.
stance too. I know I'm
Yep.
seeing it.
Yep, and you see how hard it is because
Mhm.
it gets everything off. So as this comes through, proud me, yep. Because look what happens. He held, he stopped me. And my momentum was, I didn't hold up, drop this fly and let go.
But you also walked into his outside hand.
Yep, come into my. So number 1, if I'm going here, come at me here. So number 1, I'm going here. Boom. Number 2, I'm going here, and you see I'm crowding me. Number 3. I'm going here, boom, and I'm attacking him. I'm going to go hollow body, but as soon as I'm going here, I'm arm dragging. I'm gonna rip his face, bite his neck. Number 4, boom. As soon as this come at me, number 4. So it's the same thing. Like here, if he doesn't come at me any way that you want and go randomly. So this way I don't know what he's doing. Okay, so you gotta touch me with the knife. No, you're not gonna be going in there. So what do I have to do? He's in that close. What am I doing?
Mhm.
I'm getting, see what I'm doing with the thread? What did he do? He transferred hands. Boom, there's my escape.
Yeah.
So come at me again. Anyway, because I know this one here. But as soon as he's in there, forget that. Like if he's in close, I'll give it back to him. If he has that, yep. So there. I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna get stabbed. That's the number 1 thing. So many people have false confidence that they're never gonna get stabbed. They got all these moves right, and they're going in. As soon as this goes in, boom, that comes back. As soon as that comes back, and I give it back. And then as this goes back, I just
Right.
hold the
You
thread.
gotta remember that you're probably
And
gonna
then-
have to take 1 or 2.
Yeah, as long as I know that, scarier than as if like, oh, I don't want to get cut. I'm not gonna get cut.
Did you
That's
hear that
it.
part, Henry?
You're gonna get cut if there's a knife, but you're gonna get stabbed. But as long as you get cut or stabbed less, then like, oh, I'm gonna disarm you. Because I can do a lot of them when you're letting me go in at this pace. Like when you're coming at me, I don't know what you're coming at me.
Right.
I mean, anything. So what am I doing? I'm holding the threat, getting behind the threat, moving. So I'm moving my stance so he can be wherever. Good. And so when he's there, what am I doing? Why
Moving.
try to go away and all that stuff? Okay, now you try. Are you ready? Watch out. Come on.
My
Now.
reaction time is.
So-
That was day 1,
So-
bro.
Mom.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, man. Okay, well, we'll go slow. So I'm gonna go slow enough. Are you ready? Okay, ready? Good job. Get behind me. Get behind me. There you go. Hold the thread. Get cut once. Get behind me twice. Get behind me. Get behind me.
Get behind it, get behind
There
it.
you
Move,
go.
move, move.
Now, if you take the knife, just don't take it out. Like if
I
you
got
get
cut in
stabbed,
the kidney.
get stabbed, hold on to the blade or my wrist. Put my fist behind my heel. There you go. Look at what I'm doing. So hold the fist. So if you get stabbed, hold the fist, put it behind my back. Put it behind my back. There, put it on the ground. On the ground. There you go. Don't worry about disarming. Because you're not going to be able to take that. As soon as he disarms there, I'm worried about cutting myself.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you put it behind you, that's a big difference. Ready? Okay.
Oh my.
Don't look at it. See as he stays there. But what happens is it's
Mhm.
normal, and this
Freeze.
is exactly what we're going to go into. What happens? Reality of that. Oh, great! Now I got a handle. Perfect. So, yep, so I'm gonna put it closer to me. There, see what am I doing? What did I just do? I just rubbed myself with the blade. Does that make sense? So number one, let's go through all four. So one, wait, go slow. So one, I want you to kind of attack one at a time, one at a time.
Let's dodging one my mom did. She went.
So that's number four. Yeah, you're gonna go across the eyes. Boom, right there. Boom, and I'm getting behind. See what I'm doing here is I just
Mhm.
get behind. Okay. But don't jump back. See how his footwork?
Yeah.
So your footwork is the foundation. When you're building a house from the roof up or from the concrete up. Start it where? Are you sure? I'm positive. Okay, so this is the same thing. This you can't ever start with the roof up top. You can't. You're out of here. What you're thinking of the foundation has got to be solid. But see how he's squared up?
So even when you dodge back, keep your stance is what he's trying to
Yeah.
say.
The foundation, your stance never loses its boom. So it's just a matter of just hopping back that little bit. One hand goes out, one hand deflects the knife. Boom. Boom. Yep. Now if I come back, boom. If I come here, go around good.
Get around behind him. Good job.
I come number two. Good.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, so you gotta be in control. So number five, if I go straight in, sidestep, where am I going? Oh, get out of there. Get behind. There you go. Because don't try to stay in there. Because what is this? Number five attack? This is number six attack. Move it back to me. Give it to my leg. I stab myself. So here we go. If I go number two on this side. So the only difference is it's just don't get fixated on, oh, he's going to go and hit. Most knife guys that know how to use it aren't going to be out there attacking. You know what I mean?
Right.
But this one could come this way with the stabbing motion. If I'm coming, that's the same into two. Oh, so if I'm coming here
And I don't.
and then I come back,
It's different because the knife is in a different position.
yeah, as opposed to up, but it's the same principle. So the only difference is it's just coming.
You're gonna get stabbed.
No, you just go to
No,
the
just
side.
move.
So you gotta, if you stay still, yes, you are gonna get stabbed. So move to my side. There, look at that. Oh, when you jam my elbow, so the harder I come in, the worse it is. So if I go this way, which side are you gonna go? Good. I come back at you. Good.
Yeah.
I come up. But you see, nobody's gonna be able to, not many people are gonna, they might switch the knife, and as soon as they switch the knife, that's my chance to go out. Does that make sense?
Yes.
The stuff when it's in here, towards your body, like somebody's in here, like, hey, knife on the side. So as soon as this comes in, first one, if I feel something in here, I gotta look at the threat. This is my first line of attack. This to get it off of my stomach, get it off of my side, get it out of there.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go
So-
through that.
So say if I got, oh, here. So say you
My
got
head
right here.
hurts after
As
that.
soon as this
Just
goes
take a
here,
break, honey.
this hand goes this way. And you see what did I do? I might get cut, but now I'm behind the thread.
And it's not on your belly.
Yep, so as soon as this goes, wherever you position it, this hand goes on the elbow. If I
Gotcha.
go right side, so or left side, boom, this hand goes up, but I'm coming in because I don't know what side it's gonna be in. But the first thing is your elbow becomes the shield of, you're getting this down, the other hand goes up.
What
So
if it's more of like a neck situation?
Okay.
Like,
So as soon as this goes back, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of step back, boom. If it's tight, let's go here, come around. So if it's tight in here, and see, I can't go that way.
right.
I give it back to you, slice it down.
Gotcha.
So if it's out on here, like out to the side, okay, great, boom. As opposed, because I don't want to, I've just got to get away and come back. It's wrapped tight. There's different scenarios. There's like a whole gambit. And so if I'm, first things first, what were you gonna say, Henry?
What if it was a situation
Yep.
where, what if it was a situation, like, what if it's a situation where they're standing up, but you don't know they're right there? You're, like, they cut there or here, like, on here, are you
On
just
your
gonna
Achilles.
fall?
Well,
That's a
yeah.
pretty tricky one.
Yeah.
Though. That's
Yeah.
like the sneak attack that he told us
so
about.
anytime you're out to big events, big cars, trucks, vans, anything like these Euro vans now, these van conversions. big wheels, big truck tires,
Somebody could sneak under.
they can hide behind the wheel well. What kind of car do you have?
Tahoe.
So they can, oh, that's perfect, that's not a big car, but that Tahoe's a lot bigger than a little Toyota RAV4.
Mhm.
They can hide behind the wheel well and you won't be able to see them. Your lift is probably a little bit higher than a person could fit underneath, so when you're going out to areas you wanna, especially right now, because the heat's out, criminals are out. They're looking
Mhm.
for a lot more things, easier targets, yes.
What it like, turn around again? I don't know any pressure point, but what if they know pressure points and they can, like, they hit you where you're temporarily paralyzed? Like, they hit you like somewhere here.
That's very hard to do, and especially when your adrenaline, can't say it won't happen, but it's the likelihood is I haven't seen it in a lot of real confrontations.
Yeah, but if it does happen, like, boom.
They
they're
hit,
down on the
you don't
ground,
have to fight
they're
back.
done.
I can't say because you're gonna have all these tools. There's self-defense, there's no right or wrong, except for the principles is get behind the threat, get away. Get away is first and foremost, but if you can't get away, you gotta get behind the threat to get away. And if it's pain, yes,
What if they have a gun?
a gun's a whole different ballgame too. It's the same thing. If it's close quarters, I have a chance. If it's further, no. You wanna go through some stuff with a gun?
Sure.
So this is, so when I'm training with this, I gotta control the
That's
threat.
what they want.
So this is a rubber, I was
Rubber.
just to show everybody that
Yeah.
that's, just because first and foremost, it could look like, and it feels like it.
Mhm.
So if anything's on the threat, I have to now hold on the threat. And where's the threat? Usually their fingers are inside that trigger.
Mhm.
So I'll use your mom since you're down on your knees. So say, for instance, like straight at the forehead. As soon as I go in here, for training purposes, I hold my hands are out here.
Mhm.
There's not out here, like, oh, way out here. No, I want whoa. Because as soon as I come up, I
Right.
come down, and at the same time, look where her fingers at. I'm holding this, I'm triggering this, and I point the threat back, and I'm breaking your own feeling, okay?
Mhm.
So take your finger out of that. Now imagine your fingers in that trigger.
Mhm.
Boom, I snap that finger. What happens? The bullet goes off. And I take the threat. I'm taking the threat away. Because this is only time I'm going in.
Right.
And so for training purposes, what I did, even if it's because I don't want to be pushing it. Oh, and then I shoot Henry next to me, or I
Right.
shoot my husband,
Right back
boyfriend,
to the threat.
always behind the threat. So what did I do? Step one. So I get fingers out. So if it's at my head, my hands are really close here. Oh, I'm sorry. But boom, right here, I hold this up. And when this is done fast, bam, this is shooting back. And I'm breaking the finger. I am not letting go. Because if you put your finger in there, just hold that tight.
Mhm.
But now imagine, you see,
Mhm. With force.
yep. So put your finger in there. I'll do it softly. So as this goes in, and then I'm pointing this back. And you see how this is gonna snap. When I'm holding on and I'm holding on to the barrel, this is gonna hurt like a mother. I'd rather pinch my finger, but it's not gonna be able to close.
So over here.
Come on, Henry. I want us both to walk through the disarm
Yeah.
that
not
you
this
just
one.
showed us.
This is number one. So what I want you to do is I want you to grab the whole, so if I'm gonna use your hat.
Right.
Go cross-eyed me like that. No, I'm kidding. My mom was mad dog. You see that? Her eyes were like, I was like, whoa, I win. But as soon as it's both hands, nope. So your hands are first and foremost, closer to the threat. Because look at how close this is compared to down here.
Right.
You come up, bang, end of story.
No.
Both hands, one hand on that, one hand, so one hand here, and the other hand right here on the back. So this can't change the block in place.
And
Soon
so
as
then
my finger's in here,
so
you're
this is
locking in
where
place. I cannot remove my finger. I shoot once, bang, you're gonna hear that shot. You might get glaze. I mean, that's what happened with the knife right there. I got cut right there.
here up. Stand up. I want you to experience this.
Yes,
Have you ever been held at gunpoint?
yes, I have.
And
And-
you use that thing,
Yep.
that tactics?
First, and so here's the reality of this. When I got held at gunpoint, I wet myself. I was so scared.
Yeah, because it's a gun.
Yeah, and seeing some horrific stuff that happened next to me, the guy got shot. And I was like, oh, and he was like, oh, and they were under the influence, thinking, oh, we're tough guys, this, and it was hanging around the bad crowd, doing bad things. I've used all the crap that I went through, so you guys will never have to go through it in my personal workspace. I got held with a gun, I got shot at, I got stabbed, I got robbed, I got jumped, I got beat up by 2 people, I got beat up by 10 people. I got a baseball bat, I mean, you name it, like anything that you see like very violent, I got thrown through a glass building, through, and he kept on coming, cops were coming, the alarms were going off. I was like, dude, we're both going to jail. And then he still kept on beating me up, and then he left. But it was all where I was at too. The environment that I lived in, that's why I got out of LA, because my kids don't ever have to, they've never lived that. They've never seen it, which is something that is exactly just like with your story, like what you said yesterday on the podcast, you went through this from your personal experience, and that's what I love. That was like the easiest thing. It's like when people actually has gone through it, big difference than somebody that's just, oh, we've only trained in the dojo and done this on the mat, and all the art. The art looks fabulous. But the friction and
Sometimes you gotta fly yourself out of the pit.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay, so step one, we're gonna go. So our hands close. If I'm here, yep. You grow up and do a squat.
oh,
Squat and raise this up at the same time.
And
Yep. See how that goes through?
Mhm.
As soon as that goes up, now now pull it down. Bang, right there. Now
So,
finger. So you're
it's
doing one motion. Boom. Yep, not that far. Don't look down.
down.
You want, and you don't need to do a steep squat. I gotta rephrase the word.
You're basically pulling it down with the heaviest part of your
Nope,
body.
you're
No.
pushing it up. So if I'm here, here, hold this here. Just take your finger out of here for training. Nope, just like on the side. This way, so you'll see. So as soon as it's right at my face, boom, I go up. See how
I see, it's more
it's
like
one
you're dropping
motion.
under it.
And then when I come down, you see where this is going straight back. And then when I snap it down, boom. And as soon as this is one motion, like hold it loosely. And I'll show you how.
Finger out of there.
Yep, finger out of there. So if this is here, boom. As soon as this comes back, boom, that's how fast it goes out. And that was loose. So imagine I'm holding tight.
With a finger on the trigger.
It's gonna go off. And if it doesn't go off, I lock it in from going out the gate. So you gotta do that fast. Ready? You try what I just did. Good, but don't come in and stay in the spot. Now what do? Pull it down, pull it down, pull it down, pull it down. There, you take the gun away from me. What do you mean? Oh, so not a deep squat. It's a little, like a little, how big is the bullet?
Enough to
There
get
you go. So just go, now just do that as all one motion. So don't hold on my hand, you gotta let go of my hand. You hold on to my hand, you're gonna break my wrist or my finger or whatever's on there. As soon as this goes in, now take it out from start to finish. Take it out, don't go down to the knee.
sorry.
Yeah, don't be sorry, just don't go down because now look, you're stuck.
You want to
Here.
keep your mobility. Right?
Yeah.
But I can get up from the knee.
You may not.
Not on this case because you don't know. Once this comes at you, it's a whole different ballgame. Boom. Yep. So don't stop here, but do it, hold it. Don't do this. You're doing everything the takeaway. Boom, you're doing this, but you're leaving this here. Pull it back, take it away. So what is this? Now you would rather, like I get triggered out and I tell guys in there, well,
It's this.
up, step back. There you go. So now, but just squat a little bit. As soon as that goes
Dodging
in,
the bolt into the barrel.
there you go, but step back. Yep. And how do we step back? Remember how very you want to use that as a sensor. Because when this is involved, it's night and day difference. There's a line that you have to cross. That's a northern turn.
Right.
And this is something that's the worst thing on it. When the same thing goes on, this one. That's why for average, like most people, there's a whole other thing. When I'm going through with cops, it's night and day. They're out in here, I gotta get in this distance, I gotta zigzag. Hey man, I'm so sorry, I'm not, because I want him to be trying to see it. If I know he's where the target's focused, if he's going on, it's harder to hit a moving target than a stationary target. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So
So-
it'd be, hey, I
Yep,
don't have any trouble.
Boom, there you go. Yep. And you see how that comes back?
Mhm,
And then you just end up pointing that back at him.
mhm.
Yep. So if I'm here,
Hey, no
boom,
problem,
boom,
no problem, no problem.
there you go. Yep. And just as that goes in, but you see how easy that disarm is. And you're breaking his finger. And that finger is probably gonna come with you as a souvenir, but that alone is gonna go so hard. So here's the reality of what happened is this guy came at me like this, what happened right here, and I was petrified. So right at my chest, and I'm like, here, and I snap that finger back. But I'm always grabbing a hold of this. You see, as this is one, but look at how I seal. Imagine if your mom's finger goes, put your finger in there. Now she can't go here. And then this is coming back. And I'm snapping.
Basically, it's
I'm-
a arm bar with
Yeah,
a finger
it's
bar.
yeah, a finger bar.
Can you show me how to see? So that would be,
You just pivot your body and move, you know? So it's only one
You have to
hand.
be way faster.
Yeah, so this hand's gonna grab.
It's your
Boom.
body
And
versus
then-
one
and
finger.
then
No, not with your elbow. So here,
And
let
then-
me use you.
I
That
gotta
way you
see
can
it.
see, yeah. So as this comes out, so if my hands are up, I go here, boom. This one comes back. underneath.
Oh,
I
underneath.
don't wanna come here.
No.
Bang. I don't wanna try to come here. I
No,
wanna come underneath. So
control.
as soon as I point that back, boom.
okay,
Yep, but clear this first and move your body. Step one, nope. Step one, hand first, there, move your body. There you go, that little bit, now it's
So
the end of the
it's-
line. There, you see how that walks into place? There you go.
Mom, make me
Squeeze.
quicker, like as fast
I
as.
don't wanna hurt you.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it, nope, don't grab.
don't grab there.
Don't get used to grabbing closer because this
Right.
is what's gonna
Bang.
happen. I want that to be underneath, yep, I want you to, so this force, imagine this force is gonna clear, it.
Right.
That's gonna jam, that's gonna finger bump. There, yep, perfect, see how that goes in? Now just move your body to clear it out. Yep, nope, just like one side, boom, and then
Oh.
just, so as this goes, one turn at the same time, in case it does go off. Okay, there you go. See how easy that is? We just came back, hit him in the head with it, hit him with whatever. Boom, it's not that hard. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
There, the turn a little bit more on your shoulders. There you go, because imagine.
And then
this
you.
is-
Mhm.
Yep, and this is what you guys can
Here,
practice
try it.
with is a water gun. To
Got
shoot
it.
That's safe enough, but don't, once you do it, just get offline first. So the line is like there, that's offline. See, now not straight. Do it with the other side, when you're coming next. There you go, yep, which is turning that body.
We got a water gun.
Good, yep, exactly.
Am I going to for?
Nope,
Mom,
'cause
if we
that's-
got a water gun, the person with the gun would be closing their eyes, I think, and then as soon as you start touching it, they.
No, as soon as you just say, are you ready? And then say, 3, 2, 1, go, boom, there you go. Well, you see how that's not always gonna be in there. Ready, your turn, 3, 2, 1, go. Good. What you see is that's getting the threat, keep pointing the threat back to him. Good, but instead of that, try and clear your side a little bit. There you go, good, cause see how your body's turned sideways? Now, if it hits, I'd rather it go
Yeah,
off that way as opposed to boom, and then comes
Comes
out the
forward.
back door.
right.
You know what I mean? So if I'm going on this side. Yep, same.
But he
thing.
could grab you, so try that one, Henry. Try getting around the other side.
Yep.
I'm not used to that.
So don't change nothing that you're doing. Everything, if you have a right side, stay in your right side. This is the time not to, I'm
Okay,
gonna test it out on my bad side.
right.
You're gonna go in there. So if it's that side, you do it every time. No matter what I
Gotcha.
do, you know what I mean? Perfect that side more.
Stay the strong side.
Yep,
Got it.
especially on this dude.
Oh,
Yep. So if I go to your forehead.
It
nope.
doesn't matter, does it?
Yep, so if I go to your forehead, then what do you gotta do? Step back, take the gun away. Boom, oh, but as you take it down,
Yeah, but now you're not the threat and I.
Nope. and as soon as this gets pointed at me, that changes all elements. As soon as this goes in there, when guys do it from in, so say you got it from the back, so now I have to disarm him. So if he's coming to my head, I'm coming around, now I'm tying up, but I'm holding this where his arm's bending, And at the same time, I'm just taking this elbow back. You okay? So say if you go to my back, this one is easier. So if I go here, I turn around and I put the gun down and I trap it with the zone wrist.
Got it.
So just because somebody's in here, it's the same. What are the principles that I remember I showed you earlier? So if it's at the back, I won't go hard hitting. If it goes here, it's the same thing. I'm just gonna go now go back down. Put it lower, like on the back. So I was showing your mom, as soon as this goes here, that elbow, see how this,
Yeah.
the elbow hits, and then I wrap.
But when.
And it
what are
traps
they
it.
gonna
Elbow
like?
wrap.
Goes like-
Elbow wrap.
He switches.
You won't be able to switch it if I was to do that fast. As soon as I go here, boom. You can see as that, besides it's pointing back, and at the same time, I'm not gonna stop there.
Henry, try that. Learn that.
So once here, look what I do. I come down, stay connected, wrap around, bring it into my body. See how that falls into place? See, this is like military,
Yeah.
police, all of this other stuff. So if it's down low, nope, wrap with the same one. So let's do it here. I'm gonna do it imaginary. Somebody's got us, our elbow. You're gonna copy everything. My hands, your hands are out here. This hand comes down, wrap around.
Do you want me to hold it so you can see?
Yeah. So that way you can see what your mom or so she holds it down low, or yep, and towards my back and wrap around.
Oh, I see it.
See, I don't want to come over top.
Well, here, let me
Yeah,
hold it
yeah.
and then.
Nope. So nope. So first thing I want you to do is turn around. Stop. I want you to turn around. No, this way.
Okay.
This way. There we. So see where I'm touching? This arm. I want this arm. Nope. Stop. I'm gonna guide it where I want it. I want you to hit the threat. The fist is the threat. Now wrap around. There you go. You see, but you see as you hit with the back arm that I'm tapping.
Thanks for the breath.
So I hit with the back arm, wrap her underneath. Nope, don't go over. As soon as this goes in, you hit and then just
Thanks
it
for the
back.
present.
as soon as you hit, you wrap around. If it goes towards the back, the head, any of that other stuff, the same thing.
Wow.
So let's go. So say it's on the top of the head, the same thing. This one comes here, boom, and I'm just holding this threat. I'm gonna come straight to the eyes, and then this hand right here, I will push off. But where am I close to you? Because you're not gonna shoot back towards me. You know what I mean? But there's the threat. If you turn anywhere, I'm gonna turn it towards you, and I'm still staying away, but I'm holding the threat, which is now the fist, as opposed to getting here. Because where was the hand? Where was the gun? At the top of my head? Boom, that hand comes up, the threat comes here.
No,
Boom.
open for you.
And
Do you
this
see that,
arm
Henry? Here. So.
then goes up, grab the fist,
Got
There
the
you go.
fist.
Yep, grab that whole fist, and then you just keep that threat pointing away. And then biting, you can have an arm sandwich. Anything that's on there, and that's the whole thing. Once it's fighting, it
Here,
is like,
let me try it.
yep, so. Yep, so instead of coming in with that elbow, come in with this arm, because you see how much time it takes to bring your arm up. We're coming with this hand that's gonna, within this range. To the top of your head, that hand. Nope, so let me show you. So, so is this here? I
Okay,
wanna come here. See, yep, just because you were trying to come here.
oh, I see.
So I want you to, when it's this high up, there's the first thread.
Got it.
Boom,
Boom.
that
Okay.
hand, and then you're able to turn, grab. Yep, there you go. And that's it.
Got
When
it.
points down. You see how that, so mechanics, you gotta know, is it here, is it up? Not every move is gonna be in, if this is down here below, well, I'm gonna push that arm, move my
Down.
leg, yeah, or
No more
come down
money
all
for
the way
you.
through. You know what I mean? So there's no right or wrong. But like when this close quarters, I got a chance. Further distance, I don't.
Right.
It's
You
just they-
can't get a body on them.
Yeah, they said, well, 30 seconds, you can get it when they are in the holster and the cops gotta get in there, but it's like. Man, I train guys that carry, they can carry their
Right.
concealed and they carry it everywhere they go. And they're fast enough that what they do is they pull up their shirt, boom, and then they take it out. like that whole little, because they have it in here, they have it on the back, they have it in their belt line. I was like, dude, like, they're fast on that. I can't get to that. Like, I can tell them if you guys are relying on that, well, now I know you got it done, and I seen it in here, I was like, oh, heck no.
Right.
And that's why as soon as somebody grabs, well, that's where that elbow, secure that threat. Well, what do I have to do? Secure it cross stroke. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Does this make sense? So
Yes,
predominantly you're gonna feel like straight up,
right,
like this one. Nope, a squat.
a squat.
And bring it, give it back. Yes, that's it. And as soon as that goes in, if it's chest, that just there you go. But grab that one, so my wrist. And point it back towards me,
Point it back towards the side.
especially on the side. Where it's here. Nope, yes, there you go. So remember where that goes, it's easier for you to
Yeah.
just grab it instead of trying to
Right,
configure your wrist. There, see how quick you take
Yeah.
all the steps out of that.
mhm,
If it's close, yep. Say even if it's on your chest. Nope. So
no,
if it's here, so same thing, move your body, turn your body, and then grabbing that wrist. There you go, and then point it back. As soon as you point it back, that's instant. So whether it's here, distance, touching, because if I touch you, you know where it's at. Now you know where it's
right,
at. You know what I mean? So if it's touching, you feel that. Now it's like turn your body sideways. There you go. See, but this try not to cross it.
right,
As soon as you
so,
turn your body, boom, and that's just there. Now your stance, and then just keep coming towards me as opposed to further away. Yes, look at that. And that disarm is a huge, this is where you have to take the threat away. This one, if I'm out here and I have a knife, okay, ready? So here I have distance. Oh, great. Okay, you win.
yeah, bye,
You know what I mean? As opposed to trying to go,
right,
oh yeah, toe to toe. No, if it's in here, they're blocking my doorway, they're blocking my exit, they're blocking whatever, then I gotta do whatever I
you
have
gotta
to
be
do.
able to.
Yep, does that make sense?
Mhm.
So the one on the throat, so all of these, so I'm gonna come at you randomly.
Okay,
Is this good with the gun or you guys
either way,
get more
yeah, no, that's good, that's,
practice? We can practice towards the end. So close your eyes.
me,
No, yeah, I don't want you falling asleep. No. All right. See, I just want this nerve wracking because she doesn't know when it's coming. When I say it, when Henry says open, open.
No, no, mom, it's, yeah, I remember this.
um,
You don't go that way, you know? You go that way until you do like one more step before that.
Yeah, sure.
I'm pretty sure I know it, but like,
Uh-oh.
I think you go.
Oh, see, where's the threat? But now I'm just here.
right,
Yeah.
So you still got it.
So you still have to move over.
Remember to move, get behind. And as soon as this goes in, so you're right, moving, yep, and pressing in, or you can
Try
move
again.
outside. As soon as this goes in, where's the elbow go down? Nope, so
No.
this elbow goes to the blade. Nope, this elbow, right where I'm touching.
oh,
So this one goes in now, secure now, drive your hand there, keep that threat.
And then slice him.
Yep. Soon as anything touches you and you know it, I want you to use these two right in here.
okay,
That's your first line. Like, man, that one's here. As soon as I go up, nope. So if I'm touching you, you feel where that's at? Yep. Don't load it up. Just
Just
go
go.
natural. Yeah, because look at there you go. That's gonna flow easier
Mhm.
than
the wind up,
yeah.
then you're
loading
giving
it up.
them,
And if I see, oh, I'm shanking, and then guys are gonna come in here, like this is what happened to me too. I got stabbed. The guy was like, "Hey, what's going on?" You go, oh, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, okay."
yeah,
But it was like all of a sudden, oh, no, and I was like, I was in shock, and it was like, and then it was not just once; it was one, two. After the first one, I was like, oh, shit, and then I just panicked, and I was getting behind the threat. All the karate, all the martial arts, oh, they're gonna come at you at this, and no, this guy's
on the street.
yeah, not gonna be in here like you don't see it coming.
Mm-mm.
It's the ones you don't see that are the ones that are the worst. Does that make sense? Go at your mom for It's 20, 30 seconds slowly. I'm gonna check on Rosie real quick.
I'll see. I'm gonna, I'm gonna die. Oh, God.
I learned this from VR. Oh, hey mom, hey mom. Hey mom, hey mom, hey mom. I already stabbed you again.
Dude, I'm sliding. Okay, stop.
I am no, I'm Gordon Ramsay right now. Going with the no, I'm not gonna do it. No, just stop. I'm Gordon Ramsay right now going.
Oh my gosh, I got eaten into beds.
See, and this is the whole thing. Now what I want you to do, so don't switch hands, just stay on one hand. Because the reality of that, they're not gonna be going in anyway, and just don't, and your one focus is just get behind the thread. There you go.
It's three.
As soon as he turns, think about that. And then
Yeah.
get behind the thread, and then what I want you to do is touch his neck. That's gonna simulate like his head.
Too fast.
Okay, mom's turn to do it to you now. Up there.
No thanks.
No more weapon for you. Oh
Boom.
no. Thankful. No.
See, where's the?
Dude, you're
stand-
sliced.
Oh, you're more smart.
Stab, stab, stab.
Hey, wait,
Stab,
I didn't know we
stab, stab. Knees.
Hey, I didn't know we were allowed to grab.
Hey, there's no rules. And see, that's the reality of it. So they're not just gonna, you don't know what the person's gonna do. But what you guys are doing in here, say you got 10 seconds to get away.
Catching time.
Well, here,
Yeah.
take a break, take a break.
No.
You.
So imagine like,
I dare.
so you count 1,000. So I'm gonna count 5 seconds, and all I want you to do is keep moving for 5 seconds. I don't care how you move, you attack them for 5 seconds.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go, are you ready?
Can you handle this? Is your brain doing okay?
No, it's fine.
We'll just do one and then we'll do it and I'll be the attacker. Okay, here we go. Go. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000. Time. Good. Time. Good. But you see, what did you do? Short term, when you have short time, you're gonna be able to adjust. So now you count to
You almost
5,000.
had it away from me.
So you count to 5,000. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good.
Didn't get
So-
hit at all.
So don't even worry about getting behind it. Give it back to
Like I was just
Okay.
trying to,
and try not to just worry about this. Just get behind me. Give it back to me.
or
Okay.
don't
Okay.
get hit by it.
Ready for another 5?
I mean,
Yep. Oh well, you count for now.
1, 2,
Behind me. Get behind.
3,
There you
4,
go. Good.
5.
Keep it right there.
Time.
See,
No,
that's fine.
Again.
but you see how easy it is when you focus on one thing, getting behind it. Everything else is going to be chaotic, but you have the principles. That's so easy. It's not going to take years to master it, as opposed to like your one purpose. That is it. Get behind it.
Yeah.
You don't. That's not. There's no set technique. It's not going to be in here.
This needs to be pretty, it
way-
just needs to be
Yeah.
life saving.
And then you're out of there and you could keep going. If that was the exit, you get behind it, you're removing him or removing yourself so fast that there's no time for them to think. Because all of a sudden, when I was coming at you, it was coming directly and I came out this way. What did you do? You were still here. And
Can we do another one?
Yep. Neither you. Okay, ready? I got another one.
Not.
Oh. Well, are you want to go to me?
No, wait, my mind hasn't started.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4,
No.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Ah,
10.
grab, and then we're gonna do
11.
what we have on the.
That's exactly what my dad does to me. He's like, I bet I could easily beat you. And I'm like, okay. Then he just goes, he grabs me by the legs and just, what are you gonna do now?
Once that's in there, so what happens if your feet ever leave the ground?
Bite.
But we'll go like a fish roll.
But he just.
Nope, just what happens is here you were conscious of the threat.
Mm.
It was right here, you're like, I don't wanna cut, you know where, you know what I mean? And then you're like, uh-oh, you're in trouble, so now the alignment and the threat is on me. I got behind him and I pushed it towards him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm cutting you now.
You're cutting me now.
All right.
Over the head.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Time, good job.
You
See?
sliced me like a.
And he sliced himself, grabbing it, trying to switch the other hand.
Except that in, it's more.
But you see, look at the consistency of that. One
Mhm.
principle, no matter what. Don't care.
I got
how
sliced
big,
left.
pretty. Yeah, you got way less instead of trying to stay there in front. Ready? I come to you now.
I'm cooked.
Are you ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good now. Get behind
7,
me. Get behind.
8,
There you go.
9,
Don't give it to your mom.
11.
So what did you do instead of staying in front of me?
I
you
was
felt-
moving.
But you felt the force because I'm stronger than
Yeah.
you, right? So you can hold on it. Get behind there. Look at. Get behind me. Get behind me. Good. Don't worry about the blade. Just get behind me. Don't worry about trying to take that off. Just get behind me because if you get behind me,
Save your
now
life.
what I do? We're right there.
Whoa,
Right here.
whoa. That's weird.
So this is the when there's actual fighting, the same sticks, the same six. Wham, 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 bam, bam, bam. What did I do? I switched the blade. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Starts in this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Coming back. If I come back inside, like that's a whole nother thing too. Okay. Here.
Whoa.
So I sliced his finger. Uh-oh, and then the show. What are you doing? Are you playing soccer? Yes. But as this goes in, the whole thing is, as I'm here, your hand, other hand's going towards my eyes. One hand to deflect, the other hand towards my eyes. Because if I'm going in here, like block with one hand and eye gouge. Yeah, look how easy. Keep on like tapping my head like a woodpecker. Imagine how much that's gonna be in there.
Yeah.
1 or 2 or 3, it's gonna
Good.
be devastating all the way through. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So the same 6.
Start on the other side of the room and then move on.
Oh. You good? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dead. 8. And dead again. 9. Still dead.
There you go. Oh,
Don't want to slice your neck.
yep.
Ow.
So when I hold on to something, step into me with your elbow. Step into me with your legs. Boom, now you give that back.
Yeah.
And when that's going in, because there's no, you moved one way, I
So
held
show me
on.
that. That
So-
was.
Ow, I almost broke my arm.
Because I had this arm, and what did you do? I had it here,
I
and you took
spit.
off this way. And what
You gave yourself an
Yeah,
arm bar.
you gave-
Yeah, but I didn't realize that he was holding it.
So I'm here, right? And I have this step into me with your elbow. There you go. And now just point that back. The elbow and your hips, you take over the center of my line, because where's my stance is squared up. When I'm side, so if I'm side, you step into me. If I'm coming in, there you go. And you see how that shugs me back because my stance is square. If I'm stance is like this, it's a whole different ballgame. I'm not switching hands. I'm staying with one side. But any of this is block, shield, frame, like, okay, I wanna have both hands down, so I'm committed to getting away, so if I'm coming here, there you go, and look at how easy that is. I come back that side, yep, you see how you have one free hand, because you're not stopping the momentum, you're just keeping it go. I come in straight at you that way, yep, and see how it doesn't take much. Right in there, I mean, that was like, got me a little
Sorry.
bit, but imagine if that was
Yeah.
in there, like, dude, that's all it's gonna take, and that I still lingers, because that was, it wasn't hard, but it was enough,
I keep hurting you.
but it was enough to
Yeah.
let it like, oh, man, if that
Yeah.
would've got in the eye, and
Yeah.
we were going at like 5-10%, you know what I mean?
Right.
And once this comes out, there's a point of no return, now that switch has to go on, it's time to get away by any and all means necessary, firm enough to get away. Anybody crosses your lines, your lines are way different than his. He hasn't had a lifeline where you're at on your lifeline, on your timeline. Your lifeline is starting down here, but yet you're starting to see stuff at school already. Kids are coming in and playing around and joking, but then you're like, I'm not joking. There's a point where it's just gonna escalate, and then that
Keep your
just
hands
keeps,
off me.
yeah, there's,
Before you know it, he's got him in a foot knee choke to the throat.
and that's real. I mean, it's scary, but this is how, if you don't have your self-respect boundaries, nobody else is gonna respect them.
Yeah.
Period. Like, if they're like, oh, I'm gonna keep on going until I do whatever I want, it's cool, I can do this. No, you can't. Like, you're here to protect yourself. You're here to get out of the same way you came in. When now I'm in an encounter, you know how I diffuse the fights in there? A guy I was staring at was that having a drink, and I was looking in the direction, trying to look at the menu, and the guy's all, "What the fudge you looking at?" And he was like really mad. And so what did I do? I was like, "Oh man," and I came up to him and I was like, "Man, that shirt, man, it reminds me of my dad. He just passed away." All of a sudden, he went from being aggressive to I killed him with empathy, and it's just coming with the street knowledge. That knowledge of, oh,
Something
how
you can
this is
relate
stressful.
to that is meaningful instead of the car keys. You
Yeah.
hit him with a heartfelt.
Yeah, emotion creates motion. You're either gonna respond, you're like, ooh,
You're right. It's energy and motion, and where you put your thought is where your energy goes.
everything that's in there. So if you have certain lines, somebody's like, oh, what the hell are you looking at? Or, you know what, oh, and you're in this, my mom or my grandma just died, or my dog just passed away, whatever it may be. I don't want to say any stories like that, but sometimes you have to flip a little bit to get yourself out of that situation. Does that make sense? And it was just like, oh no, man, my friend just died and he was wearing that shirt. You know what I mean? That one's not easier, and that just reminds me of my buddy. Oh, anything that's emotional that can cause a person to stop in their tracks. Money, dog shit,
Grandma.
keys.
Yeah.
What is like, oh, just like when you guys were in Vegas, that scenario with was it an elevator? Or
The elevator
you-
was a little, that wasn't terrible, but we definitely did our best to stay next to the door. But it was when we were at the airport leaving, there was this man with his wife, and he just
He was abusive.
serious. Like, his voice was creepy. He was
See-
saying things to her that he should never say to anyone. And so I was like, honey, pack up your stuff. We're gonna go use the restroom and we'll find other seats.
See and look at that awareness and how you guys are using all your senses when you're out in public. That tonality, your ears, your smells, like using everything. Your sight is the biggest thing. When I was in here, like it was awkward when they take away your vision. You know it's coming, you just don't know when or where or how. When you see something coming, you're prepared.
Right, but
Well-
having that hearing, feeling it.
Yes. And the longer you can make this awkward for you guys to like, okay, we're gonna sit like we're gonna go 2 minutes of training. So this is your guys' lifelong homework to practice with each other. 2 minutes every couple of weeks, every week, or whatever it may be, every day you choose it. You're gonna stand in there and you're gonna have severe training, like eyes away, you're gonna review everything. Take a little marker, take a little pen, or just use your finger. Okay, if I touch you, I stabbed you. That's gonna be in there, like
Mhm.
all that motion. But now review everything what we did in here. So that way you can like, oh, it's not gonna be perfect, but you're gonna remember the principles. Because if you never practice it, you lose it.
Right.
It's just like everybody who takes these concealed handguns, they never go out and practice shooting. They got it, they got their license, and then, oh, it's in my safe, or it's in my purse, or it's in my other vehicle. Well, you're fumble around for that. This one, you have real life, lifelong knowledge that is so shortened, like really, 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 really shortened. Years. It's taken me years to develop this to make it simpler for you, for a 95-year-old person. Because a 95-year-old person ain't gonna have time to move. They got a bad hip. But they can put the threat, they can bite, they can poke their eye, they can poke their throat, enough to stop anybody. And it's even if it does, I mean, they get one or two shots in, that's all it takes. But I want speed is your best friend. So for instance, say you're in the middle, right? And you're here. So 2 minutes, we're gonna go for a minute. So this is what I'm gonna how I want you guys to practice. I'm gonna be the attacker, boom. So I'm attacking you here with evening. Good, right there. Let me grab you. Let me grab you. Now go. Good. Yep, let me grab you. Don't worry about that. Let me grab you. Let me grab you. What else can you do? Bite, bite, bite,
Bite, bite,
Yep.
bite, scratch,
Knee,
scratch,
knee,
scratch,
good.
knee, knee,
Yep.
knee,
So
knee,
if I grab
knee.
you here, what do you
Boom.
do? Good. Turn around. I got you here. What do you do? Nope, because you got to get through the threat. So,
Bite.
nope. Bring this down. Turn around. Yes, and going in. I grab you here. We got 30 seconds. And boom. Don't worry about the close. Go straight to there. That's it. Straight. I grab you here. I'm pulling you into the car. Okay, I'm grabbing you around the waist. 20 seconds. Give me that hat. I want that hat. I can't go in there. Perfect.
Knee, knee,
Good,
knee, knee,
good.
knee, scratch, scratch, poke, poke,
10
poke,
seconds.
poke,
So if I'm in that space, 10
Poke,
seconds.
poke,
There you go. Right here.
poke, poke, poke.
That's it. I'm coming down low. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. But you see how now you look at how you shorten it towards the end,
Yeah,
which
more
is
consolidated.
yeah,
the
that's
energy just-
exactly because it's like, oh, that's what I want. Because look at the adrenaline. That was only a minute. But if you're going continuously, this muscle, we go back to, I can't grab your shirt. So this isn't hurting the shirt. So
No.
don't worry, I'm squeezing it really hard. I'm angry at this shirt. I could probably rip the shirt.
I said, bam.
Yeah, forget that. Go straight to the face. Look at how easy this is because you're going up on one knee, one leg. Yep, go right to my eyes. Boom.
Boom.
And don't even worry about any of this. I don't want you balancing on one leg.
Okay, because you can lose your stance,
Lose your stance.
and then they can pull.
You pull, you hit them and you slip, or you hit them now you're on your ground. You want to have both feet on the ground so you have so many more
And
options.
more control.
I can't hop away
No.
Mom,
as fast as I can.
remember that elbow thing that I made, the elbow combo thing? Yeah, that'd be good to knock someone out.
Absolutely.
But you see how that real life scenario, so even when I'm coming in at you this way, what did you do? Man, you moved. Where am I at now? I'm over here. I have to turn around.
And I'm running and I'm,
That is the number one thing. Remember, to getting away 1,000 times easier than trying to do, oh,
all the fancy.
I'm gonna get this move, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna sweep them, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna arm bar him, make it look pretty and finish and all that. No, you're not into a jiu-jitsu tournament, you're not into competitive, or what is that? I call it neutral punishment. You can
Yeah, I know.
punch kicked in there. I've done that for years. I'm done doing neutral punishment. Like
Yeah.
I box. I agreed to get hit. I did MMA. I agreed to get kicked. I did joint lock. I agreed to that. This is no more agreements. Like my lifeline, my timeline. I've taken all of that stuff and condensed it so I don't ever want to go back to them. Not that I'm gonna do it. I'll do workouts on the
Sure.
bag with partners, but not like I'm not gonna go toe to toe like I did already because I've been there, done that. Now it's about how fast can I get away and how fast can I teach somebody to get away with all the skills that I've learned throughout the 40 years of training. Now it's like, oh, this is what's gonna work today. It's gonna evolve to the next day, but this is gonna evolve into that because it's the principles. Two
Yeah.
targets. Like the two targets you cannot when in doubt, you got these two out. Like that always. Like can't train. I've trained a lot of big guys, sumo guys, bigger guys, they can't take a throat shot. It's harder to get in when their neck's so thick and they're just like,
But right here, it's
right at the base.
doesn't matter.
And if I can't get to the base, I know I can get to their eyes. If I get them in the knee and they got all that fat or size over them and I can't get them, or if they're that high, well, how high do I have to raise my knee to get to that guy?
Or just
all of
The
that stuff.
jaw, the eyes, the ears, that is more sensitive.
Think of simplicity and the reality.
Yeah.
3 seconds or less to get
It's
out.
like you and I couldn't hit Kenneth hard enough to make a dent.
Obvious.
But could you poke him in the eye? Easy.
Probably not.
It's
He's
too-
kinda.
Well, if he's touching you, that means he has to come down to you. You should.
I'm just
he's-
using him as an example of size
Size,
of a
right.
monstrous human.
Mom.
Not a threat, but
Right.
he's just
You know
6'4"
the elbow
and
thing?
300
Right.
pounds and massive. Like he can just
Yeah.
grab you with 2 fingers and hold you.
I made a combo with the elbow thing.
Let's see.
You want to show him?
So it's you like right hand hook kinda in the jaw, elbow in the jaw, you come back, elbow, elbow, and then you can punch,
Everything's,
and it's flowy kind of.
yeah, and it's gotta work for you. That's the number one thing. When you put your seal of approval on it, and that's like, boom, you just did it right there. That's your move. So that's like in your pocket, anywhere you need it, that's always there. If I'm in your space, do that combo. See, what if I'm on one way to 2 people are in your space? Well, attack one first and then go to the other one. Now go to the other one. Good, now go to this one. He's coming back for more. So no matter what, those are the things, there's no right or wrong. It's not you doing something continuously.
Don't we do
Does that make sense?
again? Or is that
You do it to you or you do it to me? Okay.
It's Rosie out.
Yeah, but
Well-
use the bathroom, we'll go. Put her in.
Then we'll like, if you don't mind, let Henry do that, then we'll get out of your hair.
Good job. I can't like do it on my hands.
Or you want to do it off the base?
No, not a.
On the scary face.